start. Like it cut.
Is it start?
Yeah, it starts. But I can cut anything, so I can do whatever. Or we keep it just because it's funny. No.
My name is Gayeon, and I was exchange student in Sweden. Yeah, 2018 to 2019.
Yeah. She fresh back home. Okay, so my name is Anna, and I was an exchange student in America during the years 2016 and 2017, so it was a while ago. And we have some questions that we will answer. My handwriting. Okay, so how is the environment different? For example, something that I wanted to be different was the weather, but in Portland it rains as much as it does in Sweden, so like it didn't change. But in Portland they have a lot of hills, so every time you walk it's like you have to walk up, and then where I live in Sweden is like super flat, so that was really different.
I live in really south part in Korea, and I also live really south part in Sweden, so the weather is not really different. But in my hometown we have so many mountains, but in Sweden they don't have any mountains.
Just
really
flat.
And in Korea we have many fine dusts in the air. In Sweden, yeah, you know, it's clear, so it was nice.
Next one. Say one different thing about high school in your country versus exchange country. Like we might have talked about this one before. You should start.
Well, Korean high school is just freaking tough. So we start 8 o'clock, finish 9 o'clock. So I have to stay at school like during 13 hours. Swedish school is just, you know, I always can skip the school.
Yeah, she always can.
And yeah, it's sometimes the school start 11 o'clock and it finish like 14, so it's quite vacation for me.
American high school, sounds really bad to say this, but compared to Swedish it's really easy. And also this, like, you have the same classes every single day, so your schedule looks the same every single day. Like first period is always, like, for example, first period is always English every day during the week, so we finish and start the same times.
What is one exchange where you brought? We had quite weird rule. We called like 4D. No drugs, no driving, no dating, no drinking. But
you had name for it? We didn't have any name.
We called like 4D rules. And I always drinking because Swedish people have so many parties, you know. And then I also had dating, but you know, not much. But I didn't had drug, and I never driving because I don't have drive license in Korea, so I can't drive.
She kept those rules.
Still,
I actually am really boring because I didn't break any rules, and at the time, I don't know, we're not hanging out with people that partied a lot. We just did video games all the time. But I did get a tattoo, but I was 18, so it was fine. But I did get a tattoo, and this is the first time I actually say, so I'm sorry, host parents. What do you miss from your exchange country? Or what will you miss? Because it's really...
Well, first, I will miss my friends. And then, yeah, I will miss the Swedish fika.
Oh, Swedish fika.
Yes. Maybe everything. In my year. Maybe.
Will you miss småsure?
Of course.
Like I had to buy to her from the store and bring with me to Korea. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what I miss. I like cheesy, like I miss my friends, but I really miss some of the food, and like I miss Buffalo Wild Wings, because I told you, like, I loved Buffalo Wild Wings, and we don't have it here, and I haven't been there since America, so like, oh my god, I miss it so much. I really liked, it's called Waterfront, and when you're standing there you can see all the bridges from Portland, like, yeah, you can see all the bridges, and I think it was like a beautiful view during the day and night, so I will miss going there.
I never been to America.
You have to. And I've been to Korea, or I am in Korea, and I've been to Sweden, so you have to go to America.
Yes.
And then we're all like
Yeah.
connected in the countries.
Triangle. Did you do any sports? Well, I forced to do that.
Oh, wait, why exchange? You're always like, you have to do sports or else you won't have. Mine too. Like the whole organization said you have to do sports.
I did jujitsu. How say in Swedish? Jujitsu.
Yeah,
Well, in Korea we call just jujitsu. And then it's kind of Japanese martial arts sports. Well, because I did call Hapkido, it's kind of martial arts sport. So my host parents always want me to do jujitsu in Sweden. So I forced to do that.
Did you have to pay?
No, my organization, they pay.
That's so nice. I had to pay so much.
They had so many exchange students before.
So they were like connected.
So, yeah, they like that club, my club. They always paid everything. Yeah.
See, my organization. Do you see what you should do? In America, sports in high school are connected.
Yeah.
And like in Sweden, they're not.
Yeah. No.
So it's expected from every exchange student, I think, to do a sport, because also experience, and because it's a huge thing with high school.
I don't really like.
And I'm like, yeah, I understand that you want to hype it, but you shouldn't force anyone to do sports. And I did. Well, is cheerleading a sport? Just kidding. You know, they will hate me. Like, of course it is a sport. I was really terrible, and my team, they know, but I'm so happy that they still like were really positive.
Yeah.
And I think supportive. And then there were some bitches, but you know, some people always some bitches. Yes. And then some people were really nice to me, and I think it was like the true American spirit to do cheerleading. But because in Sweden I had played soccer before, so I was like, should I go to my comfort zone and just choose soccer or something? But then I was like, no, I should do something else, and that was cheerleading. And we had rules, like I should make a video about it, like, you know, what you should eat and what you should do, and like, they were so crazy. And you know, I don't think anyone really followed that rule. So
yes, I saw the picture.
Yeah,
and,
so
well.
She saw the pictures, but I don't know what pictures she's talking about. I don't know what she means.
I mean,
what food did you miss? So like, when you were in Sweden, what food did you miss from Korea?
From Korea?
Yeah.
Well, just spicy food.
All the spicy food. Sweden.
Swedish people, they don't have any spicy food. And they only have salt and pepper.
Always, everything is salt and pepper. Even Subway is like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know, the food is really, I think, similar. Just in America, I think they eat more, this sounds really, but unhealthy food. Or I think it's more, like, for example, one time instead of potato, I had potato chips at the side dish. And that was really what to me, because, you know, you're supposed to eat potato chips.
Yeah.
When you eat candy and watch movie, not for food. or that's how I grew up. So that was really
Yeah.
culture shock to me. But I love potato chips, so you know. But I understand why people complain about weight, like a lot of exchange student does. Is your language similar to the language in your exchange country?
No.
You had to tell us the full tea of the struggle of Swedish people not understanding what an exchange student is.
Well, I know you guys know the Korean, but the Korean and Swedish is just totally different. When I learn Swedish in Sweden, I have to learn in English, so I always have to translate Korean to English, English to Swedish. And you know, it's like too much work. And that's why I always tired in the beginning, and I never heard Swedish before in Korea. And like Swedish pronunciation is really hard.
Well, she has good Swedish. I think you have good Swedish though. Nah, she does.
I think so.
I think so. You.
I mean, you know, my host friend always humodu.
Humodu.
Oh, bro.
Bro. For me, you know, you didn't grow up with learning Swedish,
No.
but I mean, all Swedish people, I think like almost everyone knows English because you studied it in school. And like me personally, before I went to my exchange year, I practiced a lot because I had terrible accents. I still, like, when I talk, my Swedish English accent always comes out, but I didn't want to have it. And you know, my friends were like kind of making fun of me, but like it was okay because we were friends. But I still hated it because I wanted to talk like they did. And then in Sweden, sometimes you learn like the British accent, so like sometimes the British accent comes out and they're like, where are you from? So
Exactly.
that was always a struggle.
Did you like your host parents?
Next video. I'm grateful for my host parents, but it didn't feel like a family for me, and they probably know.
Yeah.
And because like many things happened, and I like them because they were still like, if I felt like if I was in a really tough situation, I could talk to them, turn to them.
Yeah.
And that's really like good to have someone to talk to. But the family connection, I never felt a part of the family. I always felt like I was just living in their house, and I really hated that. And it was like, you know, such an emotional roller coaster because
I know
it's hard to find, like, you can never find a perfect family, and like no hot, like, bad words about them.
I love my like first host parents, and then also I like, you know, second host parents, but still I really love my first host parents because they always feel like we are real family. What was the best thing that happened?
Like during your exchange year?
The Swedish party. Like Swedish people, like everything, like American, they have a lot of parties. But Sweden, they always have party, and they always drink really a lot.
Like we have some
like
people.
until they puked.
What do you mean until they puked? Because it was a while ago, so I'm like, the best thing,
tattoos.
tattoo. The best thing was the tattoo. I love my tattoo. The people I met, like my friends, both from the organization and at high school, just to hang out with them and feel like, because I know many people struggle to get friends from America and like in general, but for me, I had like friends that I really cared about, and that was like the best thing, to feel at home, because my friends made me feel at home, and like everything we did together, and even the drama, like it was fun. So I guess that was the best thing, to meet those people that I did. So we will wrap this video up. Thank you for watching.
Hido.
안녕.